Hello all. In the series of covering SAT topics, this is our last video in which we will discuss about the questions based on the last two topics which we had covered. So the topics which we covered last are first was trigonometry and properties of circle and its equations. Based on those two topics we will be discussing. So the first question says, in the xy plane above, O is the center of the circle and the measures of angle theta is k pi radians. If theta belongs to 0 to 2 pi, then what is the value of k? What we can do here is, we have these coordinates negative 1, 1. It means that if we join this from here, we can say this length is 1 and this length is also 1. In that case, this length will be root 2. Now what we have to do, since hypotenuse is root 2 here and these two are 1, 1, suppose this is angle x, then what we can say, sine x is equal to 1 over root 2, because this one is opposite and this one is hypotenuse, and sine x equal to root 2, that means x will be equal to 45 degree, which is pi over 4. So theta will be equal to this total, that is pi, plus x, that is pi over 4. So pi plus pi over 4, so that will be equal to 5 pi over 4, and it is given that it is k pi radians. So k pi is equal to 5 pi over 4. So from here we can say k is equal to 5 over 4. So that is how we can solve this question. Moving on to next question. In this question it says, in circle O above, AB is 3, which is given, CD is 2, which is also given. Which of the following statements must be true? So first statement is, angle ABC and angle DCB have equal measures. Angle ABC means this, and angle DCB, that means this. Will they have equal measures? No, they will not have equal measures. But if you will see, this is a common arc, and for this arc, this angle and this angle, these two will have equal measures. And similarly from this side, this is a common arc, that means this angle and this angle, they will have equal measures. So first one is wrong. Now we'll see, AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD. No, AB is not parallel to CD. If these two would have been equal, that means if our first statement would have been true, that means alternate interior angles would have been true. In that case, they should have been parallel, but here it's not parallel. Now we'll check 2AE is equal to CE. 2AE equal to CE. So we will have to check this. So we can write this as AE over CE is equal to, AE over CE equal to 3 over 2. So we'll have to use here similarity of triangle. So you can see these two angles are equal in these two triangles. It means that these two triangles will be similar by AA criteria. And in this case, we can say triangle CDE is similar to triangle ABE. So from here we can say AE over CE will be equal to, AE over CE will be equal to, we have to take AB and CD in the figure. So what we can do, AB and CD, that is coming, so AB over CD. So as we can see, AE over CE is equal to AB, which is 3, divided by CD, which is 2. So we are getting this, that means this one is true. So we can say option D is correct. Now moving on to next question. In this question it says, in the figure above, line segments PA and PB are tangents. These two are tangents to circle O at points A and B respectively, and the measures of angle APB is 60 degree. Segment OP is drawn. If OP is equal to 14 over pi, what is the length of minor arc AB? So to find the length of arc AB, we need this angle and radius. So this angle, you can what we'll be using here, first of all, OA and OB are radius, and these radius are at contact point of the tangents. That means these two angles will be 90 degree. And also we know that a pair of tangents from an external point to the circle are equal. That means these two sides are equal. That means we can say that these two sides are equal. This angle is also, you can see this angle is 60 degree and this angle we have to find. So that will come out to be 120 degree, because 90 plus 60, 150 plus 60, that is 210. Sorry, 150 plus 90, that is 240. That means we can say angle AOB will be equal to 360 degree, that is the sum of all angles of a quadrilateral, minus 60 degree, minus 90 degree, minus 90 degree, which will come out to be 120 degree. Now, as we know here, these two are also equal. That means it is forming a kite, and in a kite, diagonal bisect the two angles. So we can say that this will be 30 degree. So if we draw the diagram here, it's like this. This is O, this is A, this is P, where OP is given, that is 14 over pi. This angle we know, that is 30 degree. So and we need to find OA, which is our radius. So what we can use, you can see this angle is 90 degree. That means OP is the hypotenuse and R is the opposite. So we can use sine 30 degree is equal to R over 14 over pi. From here we can say sine 30 degree value is 1 over 2 equal to R over 14 over pi. So this implies that R equal to 1 over 2 times of 14 over pi. So that is equal to 7 over pi. Now what we need to find? We need to find the length of minor arc AB. So length of arc AB will be equal to 2 pi R theta over 360. So that is equal to 2 pi R we are having 7 over pi, theta we are having 120 divided by 360. So from here you can see it is cancelled out 3 times, and what we are getting, pi is also cancelled out, so we are getting 14 over 3. So that is the length of minor arc AB. Now moving on to next question. In this question it says, in the figure above, PQ is the diameter of the circle, AB is parallel to PQ is parallel to CD, and it's given that AB and CD are congruent. So the length of chord AB is 3/4 the length of diameter PQ. It's given that length of AB is, we can say AB is equal to 3/4 the diameter PQ. That means let's say diameter is 2 times of radius. So from here we can say AB is equal to 3 over 2 R. Now if R represents the radius length of the O, what is the distance between chords AB and CD? So we have to find the distance between them. So we know that since the two chords are congruent, that means they will be at the same distance from the center. So since they will be at the same distance from the center, and we also know that a line, a line passing through the center to the chord bisects the chord. So we can say this and this will be equal. Now if we join from here to here, then this is R, suppose this is AO, and suppose this is M. Then if we draw that diagram, this is 90 degree angle. So we have this type of triangle where this is 90 degree, this is R, this is A, this is M, and this is O, and this is D. And here AM is half of AB because M is the midpoint. So we can say AM is 1 over 2 times of 3 over 2 R. So we can say that is 3 over 4 R. Now from here what we can say, this is 3 over 4 R, so we need to find distance D. So using Pythagorean theorem, we can say D square plus 3 over 4 R square is equal to R square. D square plus 9 over 16 R square equal to R square. So from here we can say D square equal to R square minus 9 over 16 R square, which is equal to 7 over 16 R square. So from here we can say D will be equal to square root of 7 over 16 R square, which we can say square root of 7 over 4 R. But that is D. We need to find the distance between chord AB and CD. That means we need to find 2D. So 2D will be equal to 2 times of root 7 over 4 times of R. So that is equal to root 7 over 2 times of R. So it's option D. Moving on to next question. It says, if the equation of a circle is x square minus 10x plus y square minus 6y is equal to negative 9, which of the following lines contains a diameter of the circle? Now if you remember, we had studied general form of circle where we had studied x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Then center is given by negative half of coefficient of x and y, that means negative z comma negative f. So here the center will be 5 comma negative 3. Now we'll check which of the option is satisfying this thing. So A, we can write negative 3 is equal to 2 times of 5 minus 7. So we are getting negative 3 is equal to 10 minus 7, 3. So false. We will check option B, which is y equal to negative 2x plus 7. So we can write negative 3 is equal to negative 2 times of 5 plus 7. So negative 3 is equal to negative 10 plus 7. So we can say negative 3 is equal to negative 3. That means it is true. So option 2 is satisfying. So this will be the answer. Now moving to next question. In this question it says, what is the area of a circle whose equation is given above? So again this is of the form, general form of the circle, x square plus y square minus 6x plus 8y minus 56 equal to 0. So from here we can say g is equal to negative 3, f is equal to 4 and c is equal to negative 56. And we know that radius is given by square root of g square plus f square minus c, and that is equal to square root of g square, which is 9, f square 16 minus of minus 56, and that is equal to square root of 81. So that is 9. Now area of circle will be pi r square. So that is equal to pi times of 9 square, which is 81 pi. So the answer will be option B. Moving to next question. In this question it is saying that in the figure above, OABC is a square. If the area of circle O is 2 pi, what is the area of the shaded region? So since it is given that area of circle O is 2 pi, so what we can say, suppose side length of square is, so we know that this is the radius what we can do from here, area of circle O is 2 pi. So we can say pi r square is equal to 2 pi. So from here we can say that r square equal to 2. That is the area of this square, because side length of square is r, and we know that area of square is side length square. So r square equal to 2, that is area of square, and we need to find this area of quadrant. Area of quadrant of circle, that will be 1/4 of the area of circle. So 1 over 4 times of 2 pi, which is pi over 2. So we can say area of shaded region, area of square, which is 2, minus area of quadrant, that is pi over 2. So if we will see the option, it's option B. Moving to next question. In this question, it says that in the pulley system illustrated in the figure above, a belt with negligible thickness is stretched tightly around two identical wheels represented by circles A and B. If the radius of each wheel is 12 over pi inches and the measure of angle NPJ is 60 degree, what is the length of the belt? So what we can do here, it is given that radius of each of the wheel is 12 pi. That means this thing is given 12 over pi. And if we join this from here, it is also given that NPJ is 60 degree. So it's just like the previous question we had done, one of the question we had done. So if this is 60 degree, that means this will be 30 degree. And we need to find this NP. So what we can use here, this is opposite and we need to find adjacent. So we can say AN over NP will be equal to 1030 degree. So from here we can say that AN we are having 12 over pi divided by NP is equal to 1030 degree, which is 1 over root 3. So from here we will be getting NP is equal to 12 root 3 over pi. Now you can see that NP, since two circles are identical, so and we know that pair of tangents from an external point are equal. That means NP, PJ, PK and PS all will be equal. So we can say NP plus PJ plus PK plus PS, that should be equal to 4 times of this 12 root 3 over pi. That means we are getting 48 root 3 over pi. Now you can see that this thing is only available in option A. So it should be the answer. Without doing much efforts, we'll have to recognize the answer. So this should be the answer, but let's see whether this will be the exact answer or not. So what we can do from here, we have found these 4 lengths. We need to find the length of these major arc from both the sides, which are identical. So that we need to find from one side. So this was 60 degree. So this will come out to be 120 degree. And if this is 120 degree, then this opposite side will be 240 degree. That means we know the radius, we know the angle. So length of major arc NJ will be equal to 2 pi r theta over 360, and that is equal to 2 pi, radius is 12 over pi, theta is 240 over 360. So from here what we are getting, as you can see, pi is cancelled out and it is cancelled out. We are getting 8 here. We are getting 16 because it will cancel out 3 times and 240 is cancel out 2 times, and then 3 will cancel out 12 in 4 times. So we are getting 16. So similarly, we will be getting major arc KS also equal to 16. So length of belt will become 16 plus 48 root 3 over pi. That is 32 plus 48 root 3 over pi. So option A is the answer, as we guessed earlier. So you will have to see the options. Sometimes options are given such that you don't have to solve the full question and you can identify the answer. Now moving to next question. In this question it says that the glass pictured above can hold a maximum volume of 473 cubic centimeters, which is approximately 16 fluid ounces. What is the value of K in centimeters? Volume is equal to 7 pi K cube over 48, and that is also given that it is equal to 473 cubic centimeters. So here many of the students can think that we have to solve this question completely by finding the area of this frustum, but we don't have to solve this completely, because you can see the glass pictured above hold a maximum volume of 473 cubic centimeters and volume is also given. That means we can simply equate both of them, 7 pi K cube over 48, and that should be equal to 473. Now what we can do, from here we need to find K cube. So K cube will be equal to, we'll multiply both the sides by 48 over 7 pi. So we'll be getting 473 times of 48 over 7 pi, which is equal to, we'll have to use calculator for this, and we will be getting 473 times of 48 divided by 7 pi, which is 3.14. So we will be getting almost 1032.9. Now K cube is this, that means K will be equal to cube root of 1032.9. You can see we don't even need to solve this completely. Again, we know that 10 cube is 1000, and except option D, none are close to 10. So it will be option D. So we'll be getting this as 10.11. Now again, moving to next question. Now in this question, it says the circle shown has center O, circumference 144 pi, and diameters PR and QS. The length of PS is twice the length of arc PQ. What is the length of QR? Length of arc QR. So you can see here, since this angle and this angle will be same because they are vertical angles, similarly this angle and this angle will be congruent because they are vertical angles. That means we can say that arc SR and PQ will be same, and it is given that length of arc PS is twice the length of arc PQ. So if this is X, then this is 2X. That means this will also be X and this will be 2X, and length of complete circumference is given. So we can simply say X plus 2X plus X plus 2X, that is equal to 144 pi. So from here we can say 6X equal to 144 pi. So X is equal to 24 pi. Now it was asking the length of QR, and QR is 2X. So we can say length of QR, length of QR is equal to 2x, and that is equal to 2 times of 24 pi, which is equal to 48 pi. So even here we don't need to solve the complete question by method. So we can do it easily without using any arc length formula. Now moving to next question. Here we need to find the value of W and X. It is simple trigonometric based question where this is 42 degrees. So we can say tan 42 degree is equal to 12 over W. So from here we will be getting W is equal to 12 over tan 42 degree. So 12 divided by tan 42 degree, we will be getting that is equal to 13.3. Now you can see either it will be option A or option C. Now we need to find the value of X. So what we will be doing here, again this question we can do without solving completely. If this angle is 42 degree, that means this angle will be 48 degree, and if this angle is 48 degree, then see this is 27, this is 90, and this is 48. That 48 plus 27, 75 plus 90, 165. That means this angle will be 15 degree. And we had learned that the side facing the smaller angle is shorter, and the side facing the larger angle is longer. That means we can say W should be greater than X, because the W is facing 48 degree angle and X is facing 15 degree angle. So you can see here only option A is given, which is less X is less than W. So it will be option A. Now we can even solve this completely again using 10. So we can write tan 27 degree is equal to 12 over W plus X. From here we know the value of W. So we can say W tan 27 degree is equal to 12 over 13.3 plus X. So from here we can say 13.3 plus X is equal to 12 over tan 27 degree, and which will be equal to 23.55, or we can say 23.6. So you can see X is equal to almost, this is 23.55. So from here we will be getting X equal to 23.55 minus 13.3, which is 12.25. So it is close to option A. So that will be the answer. Now moving to next question. Here also we'll have to be smart. So here it's asking find the volume of the composite space figure into the nearest whole number. So we know that area of rectangular prism or rectangular box is length times width times height. So 6 times 11 times 9, and plus this is, you can see, semi cylinder. So we need to find the area of semi cylinder. We know that area of cylinder is pi r square h. So area of semi cylinder will be pi r square h over 2, where diameter is 9. That means this is the diameter, which is opposite of 9. So now it will be 9. But we need radius. So we can say pi, that is 3.14 times of r square, that means 9 over 2 square times of height, which is this one, that is 11, divided by 2. So from here 6 times 11 times 9, we will be getting 594, plus from here we will be getting 11 times of 3.14 times of 4.5 square. So we are getting 699.435 and divided by 2. So we will be getting 349.7. If you will add both of them, then that will be close to 944 mm cube. That means it's option D. Moving to next question. In this question, it says that in the figure above, each pair of intersecting segments is perpendicular with lengths as shown. Find the length of the dashed line segments. That means we need to find this line segment, and for that we'll have to find this line segment plus this line segment. You can see this much is 9 and this much is 5 and this is 7. That means from here we can say up to here it will be, this one will be 2, and if this is 2, that means this is also 2. That means this length is 7, and if this is 7, then we can say that this complete is 4. Now in this one we know that this is 4, we need to find this length, and for this length we know that this complete is 9, whereas this is 5 and this from here to here it's 7. So we can say that this is 2 and this is also 2, because total length from here, this was 3, so this will be 2. Oh, sorry, 4. So basically we are having this in which this is 4, this is 4. So the 4 root 2 will be the dashed line. So that's all in this video and this series of SAT. We will meet again with a new series about any new courses. So keep watching the video of our channel. Subscribe the channel for more such courses and learning videos. Thank you.